Dream a Lot has tightened up. Loves the sting out of the ground. We're on a slow track back here after racing in Victoria for some time. Our Marfu has done very little wrong since coming down and joining the Leon Wells stables. Will look to be set. No, Moretta's still out. It's going to be the last, but coming forward. Moret moves into line. Now Moret goes up. They're all set to go. The 1,000 guineas, 1,600. Ready. Favourite Aberdeena drawn gate 2. Drive wide a bit toey in the outside barrier. Lights on now. Ready. Off they go. Moret and Aberdeena jump quickly down near the inside, and Silver Laser, Donna Magella, Mislaid all going forward. Out deeper on the track is Key Lady, Some Cheer, Our Marfu, Private Ensign between horses, Sky Boaters wide. Then Advokia getting back to worse than midfield from Lilac Queen. Well back behind them, Kuda Pied, followed by Dry White, and Dream a Lot is going to settle down at the tail. To the 1,200 metres, Key Lady's going to take up the running. In second spot is Some Cheer. And third, there's a line of them, Sky Boat, Donna Magella, Our Marfu, Aberdeena, and down on the inside is Mislaid. A length and a half to Moret, who's close handy on the inside of Silver Laser. Next in the field is Lilac Queen. They were followed by Private Ensign, then Advokia. Further away, Kuda Pied, Dry White, and Dream a Lot is last. By the 800 they swing. Key Lady a length in front. Second on the outside is Some Cheer, Aberdeena in that posse. And back on the inside came a further away Mislaid. Then Sky Boat, followed by Our Marfu, who's tracking the favourite everywhere. Moretji, she's close and handy today. Only 3 lengths from the lead as they race toward the home turn. A gap to Donna Magella, Private Ensign, Lilac Queen. Advokia drops out. Dream a Lot is a long way back with Kuda Pied, Dry White. Silver Laser's dropped out to last. Aberdeena dash to the front around the home turn. Key Lady in second spot. Sky Boat and Moret starting to run on. And further back is Some Cheer from Our Marfu, but she explodes away now. It's Aberdeena out by 3 lengths. In second spot is Key Lady, followed by Moret. But just stand, watch and admire. Aberdeena, a great little filly. She races on to win the 1,000 guineas by 4 lengths. Key Lady. Sky Boats run third, Moret fourth. They were followed in by Private Ensign. And next across the line, Kuda Pie, Dream a Lot, Mislaid, Our Marfu, then Lilac Queen, Dry White. Next in would have been Silver Laser from Advokia, Mislaid, and Donna Magella's run last. She's a wonderful little filly, number 1 Aberdeena, to pay $160 and $120. 6 Key Lady at $4.80, 3 Sky Boat, $5.90. 8 starts for 6 wins by Runyon from Lady Venner. Beautiful ride by Simon Snell, and Troy Blacker has had a cherry right. Time of 1:40.5. Great run by Key Lady second, Corey Kingston for Gary White. And third placing will go to number 3, or it will be a photo between Sky Boat and also Moret in that photo for third. 1, 6 and a photo in a time of 1:40.5. And she's one of the best we've seen around here for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. Aberdeena, a wonderful win.
She's something right out the box, Aberdeena, 161.20. Next time in, when she's learned to mature a bit more, she's still slightly green and learning what the game's all about. She's won in great fashion. Like to see her come up to the mainland and see what she could do. Wee Lady second, and Skyboat was in third. 1, 6 and 3 after race 4. Exciting filly Aberdeena. Now Kilmore,
down here at his first Tassie start wasn't too bad. Now they're all in. All in. Set to go. Ready. Lights on. Can't say a little fidgety. Settles. Racing. Rich Theme and Barros both missed the kick a length or 2 and all sand out quickly. Noble Sensation can't say going forward in the early stages from Fluella and Royal Rambo. Caught a bit deep and about 5th on settling down. Then O'Donnell, Strathmore Lass. Deeper out on the track is Fanta's Revenge, and Rich Theme is making ground up along the inside from Barros, and Brianna Rose is last by the 800. They swing all sand in front of Noble Sensation. A length and a half away in third spot, Can't Say, racing on the inside of Fluella, and Royal Rambo a half length away. 2 lengths further back, then O'Donnell, who's tracking up the favourite, followed by Rich Theme, continuing to get up on the inside. Next is Strathmore Lass, followed by Fanta's Revenge, then Barros, and last is Brianna Rose. By the 400 metres mark, straightening up, and Can't Say went through to take the lead from Noble Sensation, Fluella. A length and a half to Royal Rambo. Fanta's Revenge from a long way back with Rich Theme, O'Donnell, Barros in the home straight. Noble Sensation and Can't Say together. Here's Royal Rambo, and Fanta's Revenge joining in quickly down the outside. Can't Say gathered up by on the outside. Royal Rambo, Fanta's Revenge finishing quickly. Rambo just in front. Fanta's Revenge got him. Right on the peg, Fanta's Revenge has beaten Royal Rambo. Can't Say, I think, third in a photo from Noble Sensation. Next across the line, then Brianna Rose, followed by Fluella O'Donnell. And further back to Strathmore Lass, Barros, Rich Theme and All Sand. Stand by for the numbers. Number 7, Fanta's Revenge with Craig Newitt will have got up in the last bound. Over number 1, Royal Rambo. And a photo for third with Can't Say in a photo. It is a photo, in fact, for all placings. We stand by for the number. This will make it a winning treble for Craig Newitt here today. And there it is, number 7. Number 7, Fanta's Revenge, has beaten 1, Royal Rambo, and it's a photo for third, resting between number 8, Can't Say, and 4, Noble Sensation. 7, 1 and a photo in a time of 1:13.3. 1:13.3 the time. The winner to pay about $13. So plenty of value in the quadrilla at half time. $13 the winner here, number 7, Fanta's Revenge. 7-1 and a photo, 7-1 and a photo. Wonderful run by Royal Rambo, and the judge needing a photo to separate the third place getters.
Okay, Colin, 7-1 and a photo in the listed Tattersalls Stakes as we look to race 5 at Kilmore. Gen Sue Lass is at $2.20, Yam Salad $5.90, Patrice Vale at $2.60, $1.60, Queen Polymoni was second, $1.90, and I believe that may have been Tony Brassell's best quinella of the day. They have run 1-2, and they were the 2 from the City Trials. Race 7 Hobart, number 1 Skeet $2.50, Carrington Star $4.70, Mucho De Niro $7.10, $7.90 I should say, Mr Truscott, Papa Bear $8.20, and Straight Dash is at $9.80. Set for a start, Hobart, race number 7. This is the feature, the Guineas. Here's Colin.
Now Straight Dash settles. Field of 7 here. A few of them a bit fidgety. Now they're right and they're racing. Mucho De Niro stood flat-footed, missed the start a couple of lengths. Skeeter's going to speed straight to the front with Straight Dash up to second. Then a line, Barker, Mr Truscott, Carrington Star, Papa Bear the widest. And Mucho De Niro settles down back at the tail of the field. They go out of the straight with about 1,700 metres left to travel. Skeeter length in front of Straight Dash and Carrington Star. Then Barker over on the fence running fourth, and 1 further back came Mr Truscott with Papa Bear at about 2 or 3 lengths away to Mucho De Niro. Nearing the 1,500 metres they stride, and Skeet 3/4 of a length in front. Straight Dash is second. 2 lengths away Barker third, and Carrington Star a neck away fourth the outside. 2.5 to Papa Bear next on the outside of Mr Truscott, and last as they race to the back is Mucho De Niro. Near the 1,200 metres mark they travel now, and Skeet free rolling in front by a half length. The outside second is Straight Dash, and 2.5 to Barker third, then Carrington Star. Next is Papa Bear, followed by Mr Truscott, Mucho De Niro. 1,000 metres left to travel in the Guineas now, and Skeet still a narrow leader from on the outside. Straight Dash second. About 3 lengths away in third spot is Barker, then Papa Bear. Next Carrington Star, Mucho De Niro starting to make up some ground. And Mr Truscott is last. 700 left to travel, and Straight Dash has rolled to the front from Skeet being niggled good at. About 3 lengths away is Papa Bear running on. It's going around the outside of Barker, followed by Carrington Star, getting a run up along the fence. Mucho Deliro about 5 off the lead, and Mr. Truscott has dropped out to last. Straight Dash before the home turn, 2 lengths in front of Skeet. Carrington Star is working home nicely along the inside rail. Then Papa Bear and Mucho De Niro to the outside. In the home straight they come, and Straight Dash goes for the centre of the course and leads out. Carrington Star hard up against the inside rail, then Skeet and Mucho De Niro. Straight Dash still the leader with 150 left to go. He's nicely clear of Skeet. Mucho De Niro running on down the outside from Carrington Star, but Straight Dash is too good, and Straight Dash comes on to win by 3.5 lengths. Mucho De Niro second, third home Skeet, fourth in Carrington Star, then Papa Bear, followed by Barker and Mr. Truscott. Number 2, Straight Dash, 11.30 and 4.40. 9, Mucho De Niro, $2.90. And number 1, Skeet, there'll be no third dividend. Number 2, Straight Dash, ridden by Corey Kingston in a time of 2:14.4. Sat second for most of the trip. Rolled to the front, must have been travelling nicely because he rolled to the front at the 800 metres mark and has scored a convincing win. Number 2, the winner. Number 9, Mucho De Niro, has run second. And third placing will go to number 1, Skeet. Time for the race, 2:14.4, 2:14.4, 2:91 official, 2:91 race 7, the Woolworths Supermarkets, Hobart, Guineas.
One of the features there today, the Hobart Guineas, and number 2, Straight Dash, the winner, over number 9, Mucho De Niro, third one, Skeet, 291 numbers. There are the totes. Quinellas paid $32.30, the Exacta $59.70, and the Trio $211. Race 6 at Kilmore. Porkamore Sunset, 5 points on 8, Dantalar, 11, Lucy Lucille, and 5, Jet Set Girl, 1, 8, 11 and 5. Dantalar warming up on the track, Porkamore Sunset 4.20, Admiral's Lace at $7.30, $6. Tagan's Dream and Dantalar, it's there on screen at $4, and Lucy Lucille in commission at $8. Now the Sunshine Coast, race number 6. We do have weight 58.30 Moon Rebel, Trust No One 860, 9.40 Survey, and Corethus is at $9.90. Let's go back out to Colin for the call.
Thanks very much, Nadia. They're about to get ready now for the big one today, the Bathurst Plasterboard Lafarge Bathurst Gold Cup. A field of 15, scratchings being 10 Lord Mariachi and 12 Mobile Rhythm. Billy Sorensen has replaced Craig Rickson on 16 Trust No One, and Greg Ryan rides Rafa, the emergency. Greg originally on Mobile Rhythm, which was scratched. So they're about to be called forward now for the Bathurst Plasterboard, and many thanks to Paul Theobald from Bathurst Plasterboard, along with Lafarge, who have come forward to sponsor the Bathurst Cup. Paul also trains a few gallopers. He's won a race or 2 here with Simba's Magic. So they start to move forward now for the Cup. And there's Goodwood, goes up in the line. Rib Crush is set. Corethus ready. Over on the inside, Festive Night, Zarafa. And the trainer of Zarafa has informed stewards that he has asked the jockey to have Zarafa ridden further back in the field than normal, have it ridden well back in the field if possible. The Chaplain about to come up. There's Chief Scout coming up in the line. A big crowd here at Bathurst for the Cup. Traveller Sommet, the 10-year-old, kept on the move behind them. He's still racing well. There's Trouble in Heaven. Raced around Bathurst a couple of years ago. Then it went up to Queensland, and it's now back with Gary Fraser at Hawkesbury. Trouble in Heaven on the move behind them with Trust No One. Traveller Sommet, they jump at the top of the straight. Just up in a little chute off the home turn. Now there's a couple to move in, Trouble in Heaven and Trust No One. Traveller Sommet is now set. Binia Best is ready. Should be a super race, field of 15. To run in the Bathurst Plasterboard Lafarge Bathurst Gold Cup, 2,000 metres in front of them. And of course a lot of these will progress on to run in the other big cups around the district as Trouble in Heaven goes forward. And we wait on Trouble in Heaven to complete the lineup. They've certainly prepared a good track here at Bathurst. It's been a long, hot, dry summer. This track looks great. As the last one's about to move in, Trouble in Heaven, they're almost set now for the Bathurst Plasterboard Lafarge Bathurst Gold Cup. As Trouble in Heaven moves up on the outside. They're about set. Stand by. Festive Night just edgy over on the inside. Starter flicks on the red light. They're off and racing in the cup. Goodwood jumped a little bit awkwardly. Rib Crush, Cheeky Charlie began well. Moving across now was the Chaplain. He'll be up searching for the leader. Chief Scout is going with him. Out wide on the track, Trust No One. Trouble in Heaven, Benny Best is sneaking across to be in the centre of the field as they gallop down the straight the first time. And the Chaplain, going very fast, had got up along the inside now to take the lead over Danny Bajou. Third on the inside, Chief Scout. Fourth, Trust No One. Fifth, Cheeky Charlie. Benny Best was sixth, followed then by Festive Night as they make their way to the straight. Trouble in Heaven is trapped very deep. It's tracked forward by Moon Rebel. Corathus back about 10th on the fence, a gap of a length and a half. Two So Vague, followed by Zarafa. Then comes Traveller Summit. Rib Crush is second last, and Goodwood at the tail of the field. The apprentice boy Lee Attard had the Chaplain in front by a length and a half as they come inside the 1100. Danny Bajou was over on the rails, but Trouble in Heaven had now gone up quickly to challenge for the leader. Chief Scout in a pocket, fourth on the inside of Cheeky Charlie. Trust No One was sixth, seventh, Benny Best, and eighth, Festive Night. 2 lengths back then to Corathus, followed then by Zarafa, getting through on the inside of Moon Rebel. Sir Vague was well back there, followed by Rib Crush, the fence Goodwood, about to go around them 3 wide, and in the centre, in joint last place was Traveller Summit. It's the Chaplain in front as they sweep down the side, but the pressure is being applied now. Cheeky Charlie's gone up quickly. Trouble in Heaven, third on the fence. Chief Scout about to go forward was Trust No One. Danny Bajou still in that bunch, followed by Moon Rebel out deep. Benny Best is looking for galloping room. Goodwood coming around them. Corathus is held up for a run. Traveller Summit out deep, followed by Festive Night. Sir Vague and Zarafa into the straight they come. Cheeky Charlie, last year's cup winner, is a narrow leader. Trust No One coming at him. Moon Rebel trying to force through was Benny Best, Corathus and Goodwood down the outside. Trust No One, Moon Rebel have gone to Cheeky Charlie. Out wide was Goodwood, who's flying. Trust No One, the centre. Moon Rebel puts its head in front. Moon Rebel half ahead over Cheeky Charlie and nose to Trust No One. Flying with Sir Vague on the rails to be in a photo there with Corathus close up there. Behind them, running about sixth, would have been just starting to pull up there. Trouble in Heaven. Danny Bajou out wide. Benny Best. In behind them was Festive Night, Chief Scout, Rib Crush, the Chaplain, and Zarafa. And pulling up also very quickly was Goodwood.
11 and a photo after race number 7 at Bathurst, the Gold Cup. Moon Rebel 990, 330. Photo for the minors. Race 8 Hobart, Amber flashing 450 as the rain tumbles down. Say Sabon 6, 610 I'm a Racer, Just Luade 15, $8.80 Siona, they're about to move 11, 7 and 16, 76.60 Quinella, Exacta 148, Trifecta $1,307. Race 7 Kilmore, here are the officials 11, 3 and 2.
Good.